Hey, is Josh there?
Josh.
Oh, he just came back. Did you
Yeah,
free?
I'm sorry, guys. I froze up.
Oh, okay. Ooh. Oh, I'm almost finished rewatching Demon Slayer. I was watching Yu Yu Hakusho. I switched to Demon Slayer.
How far did you get?
Well, I ain't gonna lie. I did skip the train arc and went straight to the entertainment arc. So I went the first season, second season, and now I'm about to probably I might go back to the train arc because I did like that fight with Rengoku and what's his name at the end. I just wanted to see that fight with the Tanjiro and the brother and the sister because I was like that was probably
Nah, that
one
fight,
low key.
that was fire.
That was like a super boss fight, fun. And Halo was all lucky they survived that shit. Like, oh man.
Dude,
But that
Tengen,
was
Tengen has the best life, man. 3 Ys and you're fucking nasty too at fighting.
yeah. But the only thing I will say though, like when they break it down at the end, when the dude was like, it took it you're this damaged, and it took all this to be the lower upper moon.
That's fucked
Like
up.
that's crazy. Like, but then it makes sense because if you think Rangoku went against that one dude at the end of the train arc, and he was like rank 3 upper moon. So it's like, and he did, and the only person that died in that fight was him. You know how many people died in the entertainment district?
Did you read the manga or you just anime only?
I watched I finished the manga.
Oh, dude, Infinity Council is gonna be the best arc.
Um
When
I
Goku,
think the Infinity Castle was good, but the countdown to the sun is it's gonna be the best fucking part. That shit is fucking lit.
all right, we'll give it another 2 minutes, then we can start.
Let me close my closet door.
Are we supposed to close our closet doors? Was that like a thing? Nobody told me that.
Got my Pokemon shirt on. Man, I legit had to make a argument of why anime. I was like, anime always had like adult concepts and stuff in it and shit. And she was like talking to this girl at my job, and I was like, you know how I even really noticed it? The first Pokemon movie, and I was like, and I was like, it's so crazy to think these Pokemons are really like talking about discrimination, slavery in the movie, like. And I was like, and it's like you really don't really understand that, like when you're probably smaller, but the older you get and you start to see, you'll be like, oh my god, these motherfuckers are so ahead of their time.
Yeah, everybody says that.
But I'm like,
Everybody says that Pikachu is a racist.
I mean, I don't know. Is he racist? I don't know. I don't see no. I mean, they had a black dude. I mean, I don't know. That was like a dark Chinese guy or Japanese guy, but black guy with them for the longest. You would think he didn't seem racist to him. He didn't seem like he just randomly thunderballed him for no reason. He seemed like if you had the letter R on your ass, and maybe he was a little racist. You know what I mean? A little rowdy. That one thing. So, but I always wanted a Meowth if I could have a Pokemon.
Why?
A Meow?
It was one episode where I was seeing a Meowth, and it was like they're like normal types, and they can learn different abilities. So I would like just to have one, so I can have it like learn like all types of like electric and then like fire attacks and shit, and just make it like a tool of all trades. It seemed like a cool Pokemon to me.
I guess they know payday, so you can make some real money off of that.
Yeah. Or I mean, if you get one that can talk, that'd be live too.
Yeah, but they can't do both.
Oh yeah, that's true. That's true.
All right, we're gonna
But I'm always kind of wanted a Charizard too. I think everybody kind of want a Charizard, low key.
I'm with you, but oh man, that'd be horrible.
All right, what is
So-
going on, everybody? Welcome to another episode of Culture Live. In this episode, we'll be getting a review on Dragon Ball Super Chapter 103. And I have two guests with me, and I really appreciate you guys being here. Ray Sean, can you tell the viewers out there where can they find your social media platform?
Well, you guys can find me on all your social media platforms, podcasting platforms such as Spotify, Apple Music, Google. You can find me on Instagram at rgap2, also at Twitter at rgap2. And also my link should be below.
Yep. All right. We have another guest as well too, Josh. Greatly, happy for you to be here with us. And tell the viewers out there where can they find your social media platform as well too.
It's Josh from Dad's Anime Stash. You can find us at all the normal places, Facebook, Twitter, if we have a Twitter still, Instagram, MySpace. Check us out on YouTube.
MySpace.
Yeah.
Taking it back to 2007.
You don't have a MySpace?
Nah, I haven't used it since I was back in middle school.
You're not going to succeed then, man.
Holy. So yeah, I would be scared to get on there on my phone.
Nah, it's good, man. So we're gonna talk about the elephant in the room. The Dragon Ball Super manga is going on a one month hiatus. Luckily, I thought when it first announced, I was like, damn, it might be a month, 6 months, to a whole year due to Toriyama's death. But it's only 1 month, and luckily, I'm happy that's like that. But I think they're gonna do this right here just to get collect everything, see what's the next move for Dragon Ball, the franchise as a whole, with Daima, the game, and start a new arc as well too. So, what are you guys' thoughts with with the 1 month hiatus? Do you agree with it, or do you like, man, I want another chapter right away?
Well, I want another chapter. I mean, right away, honestly, but I don't know. I feel like that news is a little iffy. It depends. I mean, if another chapter does come out, I will be great. But when they kind of said indefinite, like hiatus, I just feel like that's going to be a little bit longer than a month. I don't know, but it just feels like if it is going to be a month, I'm excited. I can't wait for it. I know Toro should be. I'm probably fucking his name up, but he should be able to hold the reins and be able to do some shit with Dragon Ball, especially with the story they got right now. With how it kind of ended, it's kind of like, do we go to the end of Z? Because I'm bad. It's kind of interesting. So, yeah, I want there to be another chapter, but if it's coming back in not April but May, I'm not for sure.
Yeah, I'll definitely take it as well. So, Josh, what's your thoughts on it?
The same thing, man. If it is a 1 month, good. Take a breath, recalibrate, figure out where we need to go from there. But I'm also real worried because, this is how Dragon Ball's shows end. The exact way this ended here. And I'm worried that if they take a month, they're going to look back and say, you know what? This was great. Let's wrap it up.
Yes.
Low key.
The other chapter, it gave me vibes of this is the end. And I'm like, oh.
As soon as I read it, that's what I texted Ray Sean. I was like, this feels like an ending, man.
Yeah, that was going off of the part when I was kind of saying that. I was like, it kind of gave you that, like, this could be the end type of feel. Just with everything they just kind of crammed in. And you're like, man. And then the little soft flyaway ending. Okay. But I mean, I would love for the next arc to open up with Frieza doing some bullshit. Because I'm telling y'all, we do need an arc start opening up with Frieza. So this can definitely do that, and I will hope for that. But if there's no new chapters after this, I wouldn't be surprised.
Yeah, and they'll leave us with that cliffhanger, like, what if? What is going on with Frieza? Like, the Goku and Vegeta actually, get to that power, to that state of that power, be able to go against Frieza. Like, this right here leaves so many what ifs, but luckily it is coming back. But what direction they go in, that is the biggest key. Right now, it could go anywhere. There is no set way of how the story is going to go right now.
True. Unless Toriyama low-key left notes. But, I mean, I don't know. It seemed like the man really wanted to finish off Sandland and I guess get some of the games and stuff off. So I don't know if he really had his mindset on Dragon Ball. Because I don't know. I heard he had a brain tumor, but that's just like a hearsay. So I'm not. Don't take me as a credible source. I don't know Toriyama personally. I wish I did.
Yeah.
All right, Josh.
Yeah, I've not heard that. I don't, but I'm not going to take his credible source. Don't worry.
All right, Josh. So do you want to talk about the first half of Goku versus Gohan? What's your thoughts on that?
Yeah. It's man, it's good. Like I'd love to. I like manga fights just fine. I'd like to see it animated. I feel like there'd be a lot to it, but you know that's our first half of it. Last issue we had Goku and Gohan starting to go at it. This issue we haven't finished, which is obviously winner undetermined, as always. Because you never want to say Goku's the strongest, even though we all know that in the end he is.
Or should fucking be. You would think so. Like, but it was a good fight. I liked it.
It was a good fight because he pulls the full UI and still gets hit.
Mm-hmm.
It's pretty impressive, man.
And to me, that's the biggest achievement out of all of it. It's like a form that is specifically made for you not to be touched. There you go. Just right there for you.
That final right before he gives up, where Gohan's just throwing the punches and it's got the little rips all around him. His clothes are just coming apart because he's barely dodging it. It made me think a lot more of Beast because I didn't think Beast was actually going to be that strong.
Yes.
Well, I mean, we've been seeing the lead up to the potential of it for like the longest. You know what I mean? It's like anytime you've seen a Saiyan kind of go out of control and get that like crazy power, and he's low key just been able to take that crazy power and actually control it. So I mean, this potential within Gohan is fucking crazy right now. What they showing?
Let's just go ahead and say it. He has unlimited potential. I mean, that's what they've been hinting at for how many years now?
For the longest. And I mean, all they said, all it would take for him to do is just train. All he has to do is take it seriously. But the man never really took it seriously. And I guess, and it's crazy to me, but I guess Piccolo was the person he needed to help unlock this. But you know, he's there. He's there.
I always want to add when people say that, I don't blame him, man. If he doesn't want to be a martial artist, leave him alone. He wants to be a scientist who studies bugs. Let him do that.
And I feel you on that, because I mean, Goku, Vegeta, you can't really even stop them when a big fight happens. You know what I mean? It's not like you can just really jump in the middle of the way and get some time in, because they low-key want to fight them. So it really took a moment for Goku, Vegeta to go out and do their own shit, and for some shit to actually happen, and now we actually got people who can do something about it now.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, and Goku, he was enjoying this. He's like, yo, Gohan, about time you hit this potential that you always had. And Goku right now was loving it. And he was like, yo, how'd you get this transformation? And then once he said Piccolo, Goku was like, all right, you said his fucking name. I'm going to take it serious. And then that's when the fight got to a whole nother level. And they're just going back and forth. And, you know, we see Vegeta saying that, you know, Ultra Instincts, you know, start a shift in his, you know, favor. Because at first, Goku wasn't taking it serious. He was letting, you know, he was feeling out Gohan for a little bit. And the Gohan was like, all right. Now, let me, you know, activate my full form. And that's when he hit Goku. And we get that double spread as well, too. When you see all the damage that Gohan did to Goku, that right there was pretty badass. And you see Goku losing the Ultra Instinct. I'm like, whoa. What is going on right there? And you see Vegeta actually in shock when I was saying that he was able to hit Goku in Ultra Instinct. That right there was, you know, really good as well, too. And then just showcase, you know, the full potential of Gohan that we all been waiting for, and we're finally having it. So that there was definitely a good moment.
Yeah, I mean, he's shattering everybody's expectations, because I mean, even Beerus and we sitting back like, what the fuck? What is going on? Like, this is because everybody's just going from their last time they seen Gohan, and I mean, the last time I think all of them seen him was the tournament, and I mean, he was getting taken out by a bootleg version of Beerus, so it's like, now I mean, he's at the potential where he's able to beat almost like UI. I'm not gonna say beat, but you know, put UI on the back burner. I mean, low key, we didn't really get to see him like go full all out. We didn't really get to see both of them really go full all out, because what he really did is show us a little taste of like, this is what I can do. But I like the speed and the when he finally entered it, and then like he was able to go like damn near across the whole field to get the Goku, and everybody sitting back like, oh shit. he low key surpassed the speed of Ultra Instinct to be able to hit him. So that's
everybody but Beerus. Beerus is just like, is that a Super Saiyan? Like, no, that's something different. I love Beerus's detachment to the whole thing.
Well, you know, he got to sit there act like he the big tough dude, but I got to give him props. The fact that he can just let these people just come and literally destroy his planet.
Yeah.
I mean, they're like destroying his planet just to practice fight. Like, there's no main threat going on. They're just practicing right now, or just filling each other out. They're not
practicing, they're just playing.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. But, yeah, just playing.
Yo, ever since Goku and Vegeta have met Beerus, they have destroyed this man's planet multiple fucking times. And I know Beerus is getting fed up. Like, yo, bro, like, I just want to be in peace, just sleep, and just, you know, destroy planets here and there.
Well, he can't, because you got two motherfuckers that want his job. Now, I'm not going to say want his job, but they want to be able to say they whooped his ass. Yeah. So he got low-key stay on it. And I bet you, if we low-key get those moments like when Goku and Vegeta went off to them other planets, I bet you Beerus was training. I bet you. The same way Master Roshi was training when he came out of nowhere, and the next, what was that, revival of F? And he was able to low-key start fighting. You're like, where the fuck did this go? Because, I mean, we haven't seen you fight since Dragon Ball. Now you fighting at, like, damn near nowhere in Z. Now in Super. Like, it's crazy. But then, you know, he trained off screen. You know, that's what they always say.
But. Yeah, and it was pretty cool to, like, you know, once Goku, you know, pushed away Gohan, and you saw Broly just excited about the whole fight. And you see Goku was listening, like, all right, cool, fuck it, we're done now. I'm gonna have Broly hop right in and have some fun as well too. And that Broly versus Gohan fight was epic as well too, because it was funny because once he turned Super Saiyan, everybody got scared. I was like, oh shit, he has lost control again. Here we go all over. But luckily he was able to control it and turn to Super Saiyan, you know, with, you know, controlling as well too. That right there I think was a good moment.
I think. Oh, go ahead, Josh.
No, I was just saying.
Oh, I think it was fucking smart that Goku was able to recognize that if Broly was able to fight Gohan, that he would be able to figure out a way to master fucking like Super Saiyan or something with Berserk. Because low-key seeing that in Gohan, he's probably like, oh shit, so you can do what this motherfucker do, but you can actually control it. Okay, bet. Let me tap out of this real quick. And which is probably hard low key for a Saiyan low key to do, because to jump out of a battle low key like that and give it to somebody else,
especially Goku, because you know that's his thing.
Well, he done it once against Cell.
Yeah, but
he was like, "Fuck it, yo, Gohan, you got this, man."
But that was a little bit different. That was a little like, I can't win. I know my son can win. He just don't know he can win. Only if he knew what I knew was inside him. This is the Gohan that he thought was going to go against Cell.
Yeah, dude. This Goku right here, he was a proud dad. He was like, wow, I'm just happy Gohan got fucking strong and we can, you know, spar more. Because Vegeta said that, yo, you're not going to settle your duel. He was like, nah, I just want to feel Gohan out and just see if he was strong or not. And I'm pretty proud that I have so much more to look to against Gohan. With that right there, Goku was fucking proud for the first time in like 20 years since he's been his son.
What?
He's not a good dad. Don't. I don't want to hear anyone argue that he's a good dad. He's not.
No, he was the happy dad. He was the happy dad right there in that moment.
I'm gonna say Goku is a respectable father. He tries, and his kids love him. I've never seen any instance where it looked like Gohan, Goten resent him in any way. They look like they be so happy and so like, oh my god, dad's home. Like even in this chapter, like when he just appears out of nowhere, Gohan looks so fucking excited, like out of nowhere. So I don't know.
Listen, you're right, but they're dumb for being excited. And the chapter actually proved to me how shitty of a family man Goku was. And you know what I'm talking about when he said, "Who's Pan?"
That was fucked up. That was fucked up.
You know what's funny about that? And I consider that too. But I was talking to Kyle from Dragon Ball Super Dope, and he said something that made me interested. Like if you look at the timeline, he only met Pan maybe a little bit, and he's low key been fighting for like 3 years, 4 years. Pan's only like 4. So him low key forgetting who she is within character.
No.
But I will say it is fucked up. It is within character.
I get it. He wants to try out Beerus' planet. He can teleport anywhere, anytime he wants. He can see her every single day.
That's true, but we can't say it's in character because I mean he did forget who Chi Chi was. Well, I will say the difference in change is probably a little different. But from the baby Pan he saw into Pan like walking in kindergarten, that you can say it's damn near the same to him.
No.
He's probably like, who the fuck is that?
You can't forget the
That's a grown person right there.
If you're gonna forget how she looks, okay, whatever. You can't forget the name of your granddaughter, your first one at that.
Yeah, I give him
You
that.
can't forget the name.
And the fact that couldn't like recognize Ki and be like, yeah, that's who that is. But it's Goku. You got Goku.
We all spend so much time putting down Goku as a father, but no one ever talks about how great of a father Vegeta is.
I mean, yeah, he's pretty
Vegeta hit every box on the great father,
especially in Super.
Oh,
he
down.
kept all his promises with Trunks. Took him to the what was that in the beginning? Took him to the mall or something, bought him clothes
I think it was
and everything.
Amusement park.
Yep, the amusement park. And I mean, he wouldn't train with Goku or Beerus until Bala was born.
Yep.
Like
he wasn't gonna fight. He wasn't gonna fight in the tournament until his daughter was born.
They had to low key rush that. So I mean,
W dad, man, W dad.
They low key really gave it to Vegeta and Super. I feel like he really showed that.
Because at the end he was like, "Man, I should go home. I think Bulma might forget me. She might move on to a whole nother dude. Let me go back home and
She does do that sometimes though, so that's fair.
I mean, Yamcha, and then what happened? Yamcha died, and who she went down? She was Vegeta. I mean, Yamcha was there, and she still went with Vegeta. So I mean, it's crazy.
Yeah,
Yamcha was low key the same week.
Come on, you want a human or you want a Saiyan?
I don't know.
She saw what Goku did to Chi-Chi. She's like, man, I need that.
I mean, Bulma was a thought for the longest. I mean, like even right now with our Dragon Ball marathon, her on Namek, she's fucking trying to get with Zarbon. So I mean, she's been trying to get with everybody throughout the years, low key.
How old is she in Z?
Z?
No, and Namek. I'm sorry.
On Namek, I probably couldn't.
Early 20s, mid 20s.
Yeah, maybe she had to be coming out as Super, so maybe like mid 20s. I'm not coming out of regular Dragon Ball, so like 20ish.
Yeah, dude,
her the oldest.
Her hormones are going crazy right now. She's been away from Yamcha for so long. She's like, you know what? Somebody gotta take this.
Low key, and then I guess if you think about it, who Yamcha probably, if Yamcha was her first, she might have been a virgin for the longest.
Nah.
I don't know if we need to talk about that.
That's funny.
Yeah, the shot that was definitely good. With Broly going back and forth with Broly, and then you see Whis saying that, yo, do you want to make him a contender for a candidate to be the god of destruction? And Whis is like, he's always bringing that up. Like, do you want Vegeta to be a candidate? Do you want Goku to be a candidate? It's slowly showing that Beerus is heading towards that retirement soon.
Yeah, and I'm mad they never ever offer the best person for the job, Frieza. But I do like how Beerus explains why Gohan would not be good at the job. What did he say? He was too serious, or like I can't remember exactly the words he said.
He's the serious type. He wouldn't consider blowing up planets.
And that makes so much sense. And then you start to think about all the other like characters who are you would consider in that instance. I'm low-key starting to think Vegeta's not even in that mindset no more.
Vegeta is not, man. He hasn't been in that mindset for a long time.
Nah,
so it's like Frieza might low-key be the only one. But I think Vegeta could do it. Like if he had to do it, I could see him more likely to do it. Goku, I couldn't even see him taking on the responsibilities. No. He didn't even want to be like the guardian of Earth. He was like mad. Kami even asked him that shit.
He was like, dude, I want to fight.
I always assumed Super was going to end with Beerus trying to get Vegeta to take over and him turning it down so he could grow old with Bulma.
Man, that'd be lit. I think that'd be a cool way for it to end. Especially with Vegeta. Like, if he finally get to that moment where he's able to be like, you know what, I've gotten to where I need to be. And you know it has to be after he beats Goku, like, in a real battle. That's most def. But once he finally gets to that moment, he's able to actually just calm down. That'd be lit. That would be the whole full story of the Saiyan.
He's really grown up. We remember when he was just a boy.
To the point where, I mean, didn't give a fuck about nobody. I mean, and it's like we rewatching Dragonball, so we're at that point where he actually did that shit on Namek. And then that Super actually regrets that he did that shit on Namek. And it's like,
yo, seeing the character grow from Namek Vegeta to now is just crazy how much character development this made. Like, he has the best character development in all of Dragon Ball history.
Yeah, I mean, throughout this whole time, Goku still didn't even know what Kiss was. So it's like, damn.
And how he made 2 kids. So like, what the hell?
he knows the basics. Just do what Chi-Chi says when she says.
That's what I would say. Whatever Chi-Chi told him what happens is what happened. Low-key.
But one of the best, to me personally, the best part of this chapter, one of the best parts is while Gohan and Broly's fighting, Vegeta's like, you know what? Enough. It's my turn. And then you see Goten going. Then you see Trunks going. Then you see Goku like, yo, what the hell? I want to join this fight too. And as we're watching this fight play out, it starts giving me vibes like, oh, it's giving me a friendly goodbye fight because you see all the Saiyans, all half-breeds, Goku, Vegeta, and Broly full breeds going at it with the half-breeds. This right here was so good. But it gave me endgame vibes. Like, this is possibly the end of Dragon Ball.
We all felt the exact same way, but man, I just hope it's not, because it's actually finally doing something it hasn't done before. It's that everyone's got different powers now. Like, everyone in that fight, you got, Beast Gohan, Vegeta Ultra Ego, Ultra Instinct Goku, and then you've got Goten or Gotenks. You've got the fusion between them. Like, I can see them really stepping up if they keep it going forward. It could be really something good, but I could also see them saying, hey, this was great. Let's just end it now.
And let me tell you why I feel like this was low-key not an end, but an end. They low-key gave everybody what they wanted in this chapter. They low-key gave everybody that wanted Gohan to be relevant again. They gave him that. Everybody that wanted Broly to be like a Super Saiyan, they gave him that form. They gave him everybody that the fight. I can't remember if they were able to transform into the actual Gotenks form. No, they didn't.
No, it was just them sparring regular.
They should have, though. I thought they were going to.
Dude, I'm so
man. If they would have, that would have been low key everything. So it's like, I hope this is not the end, but they can't say they didn't end it. You know what I mean? Low key.
And then, like I said before, like giving you, the endish vibes where he says, "Yo, Lord Beerus, Lord Beerus and Whis, I'll see y'all later, but don't worry, I will be back." And I'm like, okay. Then, like I said before, as you get to the end, it talks about the hiatus. I'm like, fuck. But guys, do you think that we get another time skip when we get the new arc, or do you think they keep it the same timeline, or they probably catch up to Z and pass Z finally?
Man, that's the most interesting question in the world. Will we get a time skip? I feel like we'll have to get some sort of time skip, maybe like a few months or something. Will we go past anything relevant? I mean, Pan is really looking like the end of Z Pan. I mean, I think it's 2 years difference. That would be an interesting thing. I mean, if the next arc they start
Z.
Huh?
Shit.
Wasn't Pan 4 in the last episode?
Oh, was she 4? Okay. What I say 5? I mean, if she 4, I think she's like 3 now. So I mean, the only thing she's missing, I think, is that year in training she does with Goku. So it's like, maybe I mean, low key set it up. I mean, it's like, how you gonna forget about me? Now you gotta low key train me. So it'd be interesting if the next arc and they doing a world tournament. Then yeah, you know what we're doing. you know.
Yeah.
But if they don't do that, then we're still building up to it because everybody wants to see. Damn, I can't even. I forgot my guy's name.
Frieza.
Not Frieza.
Oop.
Oob. Everybody's been waiting to see Oob. So that's the real tale. I mean, Black Frieza. Everybody's waiting to see Black Frieza too. So
Yeah.
I mean, I would love to see what that transformation can do.
Pan was 4 in the last episode of Dragon Ball Z, but it wouldn't be the first time they just completely forgot something and moved right past. And now you look back, you know, with the recent Broly movie. Now Goku was like 4 when he was sent off Planet Vegeta.
Yeah,
that was not a baby that was sent off Planet Vegeta, no matter how much they say it was.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, they could just change it. That's a hard one now because you can't say like Toriyama forgot it. Y'all purposely did it, like, you know what I mean. So it's like, that's a hard one to do. But I mean, at the end of the day,
Toriyama, we just forgot it.
We just needed the story to work. I mean, at the end of the day, that's what you got to do. Because if you ever read the Bleach manga and then watch the episodes, they don't really correlate exactly. So you just, however it takes to actually make a good story, that's what you need to do.
Plus, there's 3 things I want to see Super explore. Universe 6, I want to see more of the Saiyans.
Oh,
I want to see the other universes that why they weren't allowed to fight in. Why are they so strong? So like I want to see more of that, and of course Black Frieza. So there's a lot they could do, but those 3 things I'm more anticipating.
Yeah, and that's a lot. That's a lot to see. I mean, them going to Universe 6 would be. I always feel like that's going to be a movie. That feel like that's such a movie vibe type of thing. To make it a whole arc and stuff like that would be cool too, because then you get to really dive more into it and get more episodes like that. So I would like to do that. Black Frieza is gonna be the ultimate thing I want to see, because in my mind I feel like he got this form to challenge Beerus. So I'm low key wanting to see a challenge between him and Beerus. So that would be nice. That would be fucking nice, man. You can't tell me that wouldn't be nice, man.
That would, man. Like Beerus could just Hakai him out of existence if he can get his hands on him, but I'm with you. I'd love to see that.
Especially if this form is like that thing that we finally get to see Beerus like shaking about. Like, you know what I mean?
Or take
we
serious.
Take serious. Because we still haven't really seen that in Beerus yet. So if this time where he look at Black Frieza and be like, oh, hell nah, you motherfuckers need to move. This about to be real. This about to be real. Then we know this about to be serious. I would love that, man.
When he fought Goku, did he use 50% of his power or 70% of his power?
Bro, who knows, man?
They say 50. Some people say it's 7. Some people say 50% of his power is the same power level as Red, and then 70% of the same power level as Blue. But who knows at this point, man?
Because I mean, if he's still stronger than them in Ultra Instinct, it's like,
who even has time to say the numbers that would correlate to power levels anymore?
Nah, that's gone.
Yeah,
we were trying to look that stuff up for Namek, and it was just astronomical. So.
Yeah, I mean, they was already at like 100 million type of shit. So at this point, you gotta just say like 5 times the Planet Destroyer type shit.
I'm gonna rate him on Modumeters like Boppity would.
All right.
Hey, I would love to see her tournament again too. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah, that would be cool. All right, then we get towards the end of the chapter, where Goku, teleports himself where Piccolo is due to his power, and Goku once again saying that, "Are you the real Piccolo? What changed about you?" And that right there, I think that was a pretty cool scene right there, and just showcasing that Piccolo has gotten stronger, and that right there, it was a good moment.
That's like the 3rd time he said that to Piccolo.
Yeah.
Like every time you step away, he's like, "Are you the real Piccolo?" Like, come on, man.
Because
Not that much change.
every time he does it, because he's done it like 2 or 3 times, because he did it in the cell arc when he ran into him when he added in Kami. So like almost every time he says it, it's like something different did kind of change with him. Because remember, he couldn't even think of what he wanted to call him. He was like Kamikalo or something.
No.
Oh,
But he's gonna say it when they meet up on Namek too, after he merges with Nail.
Yep. So it's like it's so funny that he's able to sense that like those changes in Piccolo like that, which most people probably weren't able to even able to see. So it's like Goku's another tier type shit. He sees past what you show. He sees the soul. Oh, I like that.
And it's funny because Piccolo saying I'm gonna go pick up Pan, and this right here where we talked about earlier. He was like the Pan, and then you see Vegeta getting so fucking pissed off. He's like, bro, how can you forget your own damn granddaughter? Not your daughter, your granddaughter. How the hell? Like Vegeta's gonna. This right here you can showcase that he's the father of him is coming out there, bro. How do you forget your own damn granddaughter?
Vegeta's gonna be a great grandpa one day, you know.
He's at the point where he's remembering other people's families better than them. He's like, well, what's the point, man? Y'all might as well just say I'm everybody's dad.
And you know,
Gohan, I'm gonna adopt you now.
basically, he said, "Yo, you know what? For that stupid ass remark on Goku, you're coming with me, and we're gonna see your granddaughter."
Which he did try to give Piccolo his props. This man has been
Father
dad
of the
to
year,
everybody.
man. W father.
He's been dad to. I'm picking Pan up from. I don't give a fuck what Gohan do. He can go fucking train, play with fucking whatever. I'm gonna go make sure this girl's going to school. Gotta get a man his props. And the fact that he's like, you know what, we can talk and we can do the transfer. No, I need to go pick up Pan real quick. Somebody need to pick her up. You ain't even thinking about that, Gohan. Like that's the fucked up thing.
Like,
And the fact that Vidal's not either is kind of crazy too.
I know. One of my favorite things in the superhero movie was when he picks her up, and I forget, but he knew the teacher's name, just like to show he does it so often.
To the point,
he
like
knows this girl's education better than anyone else.
To the point, even like when the teacher see them all flying off at the end, she's like, nobody's like even like shocked anymore. Like, you know, when those random people was at Bulma's house, they all falling around like teleporting. What the fuck is going on? But she's like, you know what, fuck it. You know, what's the point? It's a green monster coming to pick her up every day. What am I going to say?
He's like, didn't that guy take over the world once?
we moved on from that. Everybody gets second chances.
Man, especially with Goku. That you gotta give. That's one thing about Goku. He's always gonna give you one.
Listen, Vegeta.
Maybe two.
Vegeta, number one character development. Number two has to go to Piccolo.
Yeah.
I mean,
has to.
It's a crazy change.
Those two.
Yeah, it's a hard one on Piccolo because, man, Piccolo was like influenced by like the world and shit, so he was never really evil. Like, I don't know, it's hard.
Neither was Vegeta. He was a slave,
was
man.
evil. Like, Vegeta was evil. Like, get out of here, man. How he treated those Nameks when he was killing them is. But see, it's a difference between King Piccolo and then Piccolo. So you gotta low key separate them. If you're talking about the original Piccolo, yes, he was all of them. He was evil from the beginning. I'll give you that one. That's the one that killed even Master Roshi's dad, master. So it's like, ooh, no, he died trying to trap him. So still the same.
Well, he did kill him.
Man, that'd be a little interesting thing if they brought him up in Sparkling Zero. Yeah, I think Sparkling Zero.
Did you guys see the gameplay for it?
No.
Somebody told me something new came out today, so I need to look that up.
Mind you, I haven't played a Dragon Ball game since Budokai 3. It's been a very, very long time. Sparkling Zero looks amazing. I'm confident.
Man, it's low key look like it's gonna make me have to cop a system. I haven't bought one, so I might most likely gonna have to just to play that game. The last Dragon Ball. No, I don't like the game mechanics of Wii. Like just for that game, I like Wii's in general because I feel like they're better like games when you have a bunch of people and stuff like that. It's a better party type of game. But like when you play like fighting games, I don't like playing unless you get like a regular controller, like you get like a GameCube
I
controller or
mean, it's coming
something.
out on the Wii, man, so it doesn't really matter.
Oh, my fault. You know they used to so.
They did.
But
Yeah.
my last one I played was Xenoverse. I mean, I love Xenoverse. Xenoverse was my game for the longest. Only reason why I stopped playing it, the disc broke, and I didn't want to buy a new one. But I played the shit out of that bitch.
I played them all. I was really, really disappointed in Kakarot, and I don't know why people love it so much.
I didn't like that much either. I don't know why. It just feels weird.
I mean, I don't know, because it's not a very good fighting system, and we've played this story 400 times by now. I'd rather watch it again than play it again. I'll tell you that much. Especially if I have to pay $70 to do it.
That's one thing I will say about Dragon Ball. They believe that story is unbreakable.
Dude, that's why I like the Xenoverse game so much.
It's a whole new like concept. I love it. I love Xenoverse, and I love just making your own player, like being able to make your own player from different races and shit. The game is beast. I had a character from each one.
And I love that the final boss is an alternate version of Yamcha, who's stronger than everyone.
What? Are you serious?
Yeah, so like you have the main story mode, then you can do all these like what if missions, and the final one is what if Yamcha was the strongest.
Oh my god!
I mean, he deserved to get his time, man. He's always seemed like he wanted to be there, but he just never gonna be able to pit in that training, man. Right now, unless he gets some crazy movie thing like with Piccolo and Gohan just got, Yamcha never gonna be. He's never gonna come back into the main spotlight.
I think the most we're ever gonna see out of Yamcha is like if they make another movie, they make 2 wishes, then he sneaks in and tries to take the third to get his potential unlocked, and the dragon tells him he doesn't have any.
It's been a lot. That'll be fucking hilarious.
Yeah, I don't. I can't remember this exactly. Remember when he wanted to go into the tournament power and somebody said, "Nah." Who was that? I was like, "Nah, you're not."
No, he was. I think he was holding himself out to be asked, and nobody ever asked.
Waiting for the call.
Especially because remember they were almost got disqualified for not being able to have a fighter, and nobody ever was like, Yamcha. Nobody like fuck that. Like to the point they went and grabbed a dead motherfucker.
The evilest dead guy they know. They're like, he's a better choice than Yamcha.
That's so fucked up. He was like, man, I mean, you guys want me? I'm available.
Well, he wasn't even that open about it because I mean, Yamcha one of those people. He's like, yeah, ask me, but don't ask me. He don't really want to be there type shit, but he wants to be asked. People like this. It's those people who want to be asked just so they can be able to say no. You know what I mean?
He's the Booster Gold of Dragon Ball Z.
Man. Should be low. What is Booster Gold's low key kind of like I can't even think of his name. That child hero that turns into a big guy. Shazam! No?
Oh. No, he's not like Shazam. He's a DC hero. He came from the future with future technology to try to be a hero.
Oh,
but he's not.
Okay. That was in those original Justice League TV shows, wasn't it? Yeah, I remember that. On Cartoon Network. Oh,
that was a good episode too.
That was a good episode. That was a good TV show. Low key.
It was.
I don't know if you remember it, but I don't remember which Justice, because it was like a few different like versions
Justice
of
League
it.
Unlimited, because you had the regular Justice League, and then like the rest of it they had expanded and stuff.
If you had to pick one, which was better, Teen Titans or Justice League?
Justice League.
Yeah, I'll say Justice League. Justice League was better. Teen Titans look like when the creator basically was saying that the show was meant for kids, but then the audience itself outgrew the show, you can kind of see it within the season because it starts off kind of like a kid show, and then it's like, damn, it's like a bunch of adults watching it. Now we got to try to make it a more of an adult show within the last few seasons. So I can feel that. And Justice League itself, to me, if you really get into it and everything, it's actually really good. I actually say Young Justice might be low key better than
No, Young Justice is good. Young Justice is good.
And that's good because like Young Justice was better than Teen Titans. Young Justice was probably better than Justice League, but they were Justice League and Young Justice were both written by Paul Dini, same guy. So you get that vibe to it where it's really good.
Yeah. And
that's the dude who also wrote Batman the Animated Series.
And that's pretty good too.
Yeah.
Even those just those Batman movies that just randomly be coming out that be animated, those be fucking good. Because when they brought in his son Damian Wayans and everything, fucking legit. Those are real good movies. I'm surprised like they be like that DC can't make good like live action films. I'd be like, they animated movies be pretty decent, low key. Like even their like version of Justice League is pretty good. Like in the animated version. But
I'm waiting for one adaptation. Is the 52? I think like Death in the Family or something like that. I don't know if you guys ever read it or heard about it, where Joker kidnaps all of them and like rips their faces off and all that and wears them.
Yeah,
I've read some of that. Yeah,
that's one adaptation.
I'm excited about that. The Joker ripping everyone's face off.
I mean that'd be an interesting story arc. I mean, we've seen almost everything else. They've animated the Killing Joke, haven't they?
Yeah.
So I mean, yeah,
the first half was a little wild, but yeah.
I mean, anything with the Joker gonna be crazy.
I'm talking about before that, where Batman's up in the roof, blowing out Barbara Gordon's back out.
That's in the Killing Joke.
Yeah, it's in the first.
I might get. I'm gonna have to remember that. I don't remember that part.
I always hate when they make them a couple. That was so creepy to me.
It is. You work with his dad.
Like, I don't even like Dick Grayson and Barbara Gordon as a couple because they feel like siblings to me.
Yeah, I can feel that.
Being part of that Bat family.
And just being so close, yeah. Man.
It also feels weird, like whenever two superheroes with the same power are a couple, I was like, that's weird. It's weird. You're somehow related or something.
I mean, it depends. I mean, I feel like Superman. Well, it depends. If Superman couldn't really control his power, he would need someone that was like super strong. But
Wonder Woman,
that's he got some other like strong people, but not probably as strong as Wonder Woman, but got super strength. But it seemed like he liked petite women. Women that if he got mad, he could ball them up into homework. You know what I mean? Couldn't figure that problem out.
Oh my god! poor Lois Lane.
Man, but you gotta get reps though. I feel like that's a big pull. If you like Lois Lane, be like, I get fucking Superman. I mean, that's damn Jesus.
It goes back to what Vegeta said. He likes strong women, and Lois is kind of a bitch.
Yeah. Especially to get her news and shit and being able to, yeah, I can feel that. They need a strong type of be able to keep them low key in place. And Bulma kind of plays that for Vegeta. Because there's a lot of times where I'm surprised Vegeta just hasn't, like, killed her. But Vegeta, I mean, Bulma makes Vegeta's life so easy, though. Like, if he low key took Bulma out of the equation, this man is a bum. Low key. Not even to say. I mean, Vegeta has no more job prospects. Like, he's starting to go down and like that. Like,
that man, he's blessed, man.
I mean, he is a prince, though. I guess he does have that at the end.
And he married the richest woman in the whole fucking world.
That's what I'm saying. That's
just like one scene ever of Vegeta talking to Bulma's dad. That's all I want to see.
He probably don't
see what type of conversations they have. I mean, the last time we seen him was when he was like when he was like yelling at him to make the gravity machine that he made for Goku. That's the last time I can remember exactly. He was like,
that is so aloof. I just want to know what he thinks about all this.
He probably be acting like he probably even know they was married, low key. I just thought
You know, the
just
mom's
walk
like,
around.
all right, a grandkid. That's all she cares about.
Whatever 10 program keywords he done gave her to say. You know, everybody say she's an android. I mean, I can understand why people do. She give you the vibes, scrawl. She don't even seem like she be concentrated on nothing else. When people be commenting, they'll be like, "What are you pouring in that cup, lady? You just pouring it all over everywhere."
Oh my god!
It was like she bug it out real quick.
Opposites attract, man.
I can feel that. And at his point, it's like I've already accomplished being the. Because at the end of the day, it's not Bulma who's the richest. It's her dad who's the richest. Because Capsule Corp is him. I feel like sometimes people do get that a little confused. Capsule Corp is that motherfucker. So like when he was like, I'm not leaving my house. Let's Cell blow this shit up. Y'all just gonna wish for us to be back. I love that thinking.
Yeah, fuck
like,
he's like,
because Bulma was like rushing over there. They like, bro, you just gonna wish us. But like, what's the point? Like, fuck it. Like, we gonna go up there and die anyway? Like, because they still end up dying anyway. Like, so it was like, fuck it, man. I better go die with my plants. I didn't pay all this money for.
That's when you know you're rich. You're like, fuck it. Just, he'll kill us. I'll be back. It's all good, man. I'm fucking rich.
I mean, what's worse, man? I could die poor. That's worse.
Like, I promise you, if he was poor, he's like, Obama, get me the fuck out of here. We gotta go. We gotta go.
I guess things still left to accomplish. I'd have already accomplished what I needed to accomplish. I've been wanting to die for years. Okay, man.
All right. So before we end this stream, how do you guys feel about the ending? Like, would you feel like it was a fitting ending for this arc?
Well, I mean, like for I guess the end of the Super movie, yes, because I mean was the last arc we was in retelling that.
About that time.
Yeah.
About damn
time. I'm glad he didn't it didn't die. He didn't die and it ended at like the end of the movie. So we got to get some continuations and see some other stuff. So I think that was cool. So I just hope there's more. That's it.
It was just like adding deleted scenes out of the end of the movie, man. It's after the credits stuff.
Low key, man.
I mean, really, it was because we didn't get anything new.
Not really.
Anything we didn't think might happen.
We got few different stuff added on, giving us more details on where certain characters were, where something was happening. But that's really it. It was just more of a retelling. But I just want more Dragon Ball. Been a Dragon Ball fan since I came out of the womb, and I will die once.
Well, at least as soon as we're done podcasting, you go watch Sandland.
Yeah, I might go ahead and watch it, or I'm probably gonna finish watching.
Is it
either
out?
Demon Slayer or King of the Hill?
Is it out? Sandland?
Sandland, the first 7 episodes came out today.
God, 7?
It's going to cover the arc from the manga, and then the next half is going to come out over 7 or 8 weeks, and that's going to be a whole new story.
They released 7 episodes already?
Yeah, they released 7 at once.
Fuck.
Tori, I'm gonna die, man.
Oh my god.
They trying to get all the
No,
money.
that was their plan. That's how Hulu does it now. Is they release the first half and they release it week by week. They did the same thing with Goosebumps.
That's an interesting. I guess it's we're still giving you a bunch of episodes. I think they're trying to hook you. Then it's
That's exactly what it is.
I see. And then it's we can see if we can get you weekly, because weekly format is what everybody really wants to do. Having that bunch of episodes all at once at one time actually hurts a lot of people, because it's damn, we got to keep the content keep coming. Yeah. Whereas you can spread it out over a damn near year. You know what I mean? So
yeah, because once you release everything, you could be done in a matter of 2 days and then talk about it for a week and then move on with your life.
Yes, and then it's damn, we got to create something else, get us back in everybody's
video. Then you only have to subscribe for 1 month, and you got nothing new.
Yeah, and that's been Netflix's problem for the longest.
Seasons out,
because I like to binge. I'm a binger.
Yeah, me too.
Like it's a lot of anime I want to watch, but I can't until it's finished.
I can't remember it if I don't binge it. It's hard for me. I'm like, wait, what happened last week? Oh shit, yeah.
Yeah, and if you like me, you skip the theme song and recap. You definitely need to watch it.
I hate how many I hate that on a lot of the recaps to occasionally add new story beat. Like they do that with My Hero, which I love My Hero, but I hate that I like to skip the recap, but every once in a while
they do add a little bit more details
to it. Yeah.
Or add on to the scene a little bit, and you'll be like, "Oh, damn," and you missed it. But me, fuck it.
One thing about My Hero,
the first 2 to 3 every episode.
One thing about My Hero used to piss me off is the first episode of the season that you waited for a whole year. They'll do a whole recap. Deku, his power is this. Bakugo, his power is this. All Might is the #1 hero. I'm like, bro, we know. I don't need a whole recap of episode 1 of these people's powers. I'm good. Let's get straight into the story.
Yeah, you could do an episode 0 that we could just skip, or do what Netflix does now, where you can just play a recap.
Yeah. But sometimes these recap, I'm gonna say I liked the last season of My Hero because I was saying I don't know what season it was. It kind of was slow, and I was like, damn, I might get off of My Hero.
It was probably 5.
But then this last season of My Hero, I was like, oh shit! I was like they got some shit, man. It really caught me with the Endeavor's son, Daki, when they really started bringing that into play, that really hooked me. Because I like this whole little dance and shit, and it was like Endeavor breaking down and shit. I'm like, oh, okay, this peak right here.
Nah, for me it was a Deku versus Lady Nagant.
Okay. All right, what was that rapper girl in the beginning? She was giving her all.
Nah, she was on her shit. She was fucking them all up. All the Nomus, she was fucking them all up.
They definitely gotta give her some more props. And I don't even remember her. Them even bringing her up into the end. So
I think she's top 3.
I'm still just brokenhearted over twice.
Yeah.
All right.
I think this next season should be bringing in some really interesting people. So hopefully it's good. I haven't read the manga really for the next part. Oh, you giving me a little.
Nah, the first half of season 7 is going to be fire. With Stars and Stripe, fire. Fucking fire.
They always kind of do that though. It'd be one part be way more better than the other part.
The second half, that's all I can say.
Man, well, what they doing right now is interesting.
Yeah.
So,
all right, guys. Anything you guys want to bring up for the super review?
No.
Hope it comes back, man.
That's it, my man.
Quick prediction, all right? Without saying Frieza's name, without having Frieza, what's the next arc you think it will be, or what you want it to be?
Dang, well, he told me I couldn't say it, so I want to see, I guess, a God of Destruction arc. I want to see him finally get challenged type shit. But that's about Frieza, so I was like, I'm trying my hardest right here.
Really want Frieza back, huh?
So I guess it's a Universe 6 arc. I guess that'd be cool.
I'd rather see the other universes. I want to see someone
that'd
from
be
those stronger universes and see what was going on with them, why they're so much better.
Especially if they had their version of Saiyans. Oh my god. Oh, just them talk down.
Super Saiyan and shit.
They talking down to our Saiyans. They like, y'all weren't born with Ultra Instinct.
Like imagine a whole universe of Broly's. Like a whole universe of Broly's in their peak.
I mean, that would be fucking crazy. It was like, y'all talking about those 3 y'all got? Look at this, man. And our Saiyans are fucking, they can cooperate with people. They're not killing each other. They haven't blown up their whole planet. There's more than one.
Look, they also got tails.
Oh, that'll be super interesting to see how that evolution would have went if they got some crazy ass monkey forms. Or this is the grade 8 Ultra Instinct or
they just turn to lose your eyes on command and shit.
Golden apes.
Golden apes, yes. I would love to see golden apes.
Or Super Saiyan 4 Saiyans over there.
Oh man,
Yes, the best transformation in my opinion to this day.
watch some Super Saiyan 4s whoop Goku's ass. That way you know.
Or
You know forward
if they
done.
hit us with like, the legendary Super Saiyan form is actually the strongest, and they mad y'all going into these other forms. What if they beat us with the first Super Saiyan form? That would be some legit shit right there. I'd be like, okay, that's what I'm
Like,
talking about.
why'd you look for all these other forms? Why didn't you just train this one?
This is all you needed. This is the legendary form. What are y'all doing?
It'd be funny if history repeats itself and Frieza went back to Universe 6 and just conquered all the Saiyans again.
I mean,
That'd be so fucked up.
I wouldn't be surprised.
Universe.
I mean, you need that cube. I think that's the only way from like a non-mortal type person to do it. I think the angels can go cross, but like when they bring the gods, they always got to go on those like that like cube thing. Because remember that was supposed to be a reward for if they won that tournament against Universe 6 and 7, and Hit wanted that so he could be able to assassinate people from different universes.
Hit was nasty, man. I like Hit.
Was.
Man.
Well, yeah, it was.
Dragon Ball lore 10,000, man.
I'd also like to see what Trunks is up to.
Okay. Because, I mean, it's so many interesting routes. I mean, you talking about the other Trunks, right?
I'm talking about future Trunks, yeah.
Yeah, okay, because in my mind, I was thinking of the little Trunks. I was like, he got an interesting storyline. But, yeah, seeing the future side of everything would be cool. Because, I mean, they did just go to some random timeline and just supposed to fit in that. So, I want to see how that's working out.
Yeah, this current Trunk, he just worried about May, and that's it.
Yeah, I wonder if they had to kill other Trunks in May. And be like, you know what? We can't have doppelgangers. Because if y'all eyes meet, one of y'all have to die. I heard. I don't know.
That's tough.
So if you ever see a person that looks exactly like you and y'all meet eye to eye, you gotta kill them.
Right on. Damn.
No, it's a horrible plan. Nobody follows that advice.
How would I go into court of law? Like, hey, he was a doppelganger. I had to kill him.
I mean, I had to keep the balance. Like, what do y'all want me to do, man? It could have been some crazy shit happen after we met. Could have been conquering everything. I saved us. Yeah, I should really be bowing down to me, but I guess.
All right. So before we end it, guys, I appreciate you guys being on, talk about Dragon Ball review, and if you guys want to be on again, we'll be doing this back again in May. But before we end this, guys, okay. Rayshawn, can you tell the viewers out there where can they find your social media platform at?
You guys can find me on all your podcasting platforms, such as Spotify, Apple, Google, YouTube, Instagram, Twitter. So just search up RGAP. I'm pretty sure my links will be below. And my name is Rayshawn Gatson from the Rayshawn Gatson Anime Podcast.
And Josh, thank you for being on the show again as well, too. And tell the viewers out there where they can find your social media platform as well, too.
Yeah, all the same places and MySpace.
All right. And
Anime Stash.
Yep, and thank you guys for everybody who was in the chat. Greatly appreciate it. And also hit the subscribe button. We're almost at our goal of 500. Greatly appreciate it. Until again, we'll see you guys in May for another review.